Okay, hello teacher, my name is Roque, and as a team, we're going to talk about Roque Dalton biography. First of all, I'm going to start talking about who was Roque Dalton. And Roque Dalton Garcia was a Salvadoran poet and journalist. He is considered as one of the most influential poets in the history of Latin America, known for his highly emotional, sarcastic, and touching pieces of writing on life, death, love, struggle, and politics. He left an incredible mark on the history of Latin America for his immortal poetry. Intelligent, inquisitive, and rebellious, he was not just a journalist or a poet, but also a revolutionary who was arrested numerous times for his political activism. But there was nothing that could stop this courageous soul from doing what he believed to be right. A revolutionary poet, he became involved in political activism, arrested several times. He was even sentenced twice to death, even though he managed to escape both of the times. His turbulent life came to an abrupt end shortly before his 40th birthday, when he was shot to death in order at the orders of his political rivals.
Hello, my name is Manuel Alejandro Salgado, and I'm going to talk to you about the childhood and the early life of Roque Dalton. He was born on May 14th in 1935 in San Salvador. Her mother worked as a nurse. Through her work, she earned enough money to give him a comfortable life. She ensured to provide him the best education, the high quality education. So she sent him to the Externado San Jose, which is a Jesuit school for boys. It's located in San Salvador. At the end, he was chosen as the best student on the graduation. He used that occasion to deliver a speech criticizing the hypocrisy of his teacher and accusing them of supporting the prejudices of wealthy students. We can infer that he was a very resentful teenager. After that, he went to Santiago, Chile, to study at that university. She spent there 1 year. Then he returned to El Salvador and he studied at the University of San Salvador. He studied law. There he helped to found the university literary circle.
Hello, in this opportunity, I going to talk about Roque Dalton and his career. My name is Carla Velasquez. Well, in 1956, Roque Dalton belonged to the University Literary Circle. In 1960, he went to exile in Mexico and focused on his writing. In 1961, he composed many of the poems that were published in La Ventana en el Rostro, The Window in My Face. In 1962, he wrote El Turno del Ofendido. In 1963, from Mexico, he went to Cuba, where he was warmly received by other exiled Cuban and Latin American writers. Then, in 1965, Roque returned to El Salvador to continue his political work. He was once again sentenced to death. Something interesting was that destiny had other plans for him. His prison wall was shot in an aircraft, allowing him to escape. In 1969, he returned to Cuba and later on went to play as a correspondent for the International Review, Progress, Space, and Socialism. In 1973, he returned to El Salvador in the goods with the eye of First commentation, there he continued to write poetry.
Hi there, my name is Susana Lopez and I'm going to talk about a little bit about achievements and legacy of Roque Dalton. Well, first he won the Casa de las Américas Poetry Prize in 1969 for his book Taberna y Otros Lugares, or Tavern in Other Places, reflecting his long stay in Prague. About his personal life and legacy, he was an energetic person, exuberant and enthusiastic most of the time. He was a prolific writer and a revolutionary at heart. He believed that a revolutionary poet should not remain in the sidelines but should actively participate in the struggle. He was a brave soul who willingly risked his life several times fighting for a cause he believed in. About his writing, well, Dalton's writing includes almost 15 poetry collections, a novel, a personal testimony, a play, as well as short stories and essays on both literature and politics. Some of his poetry has been translated into English, French, Italian, and Russian.